Get ready, the Apple event is officially set for September 12th, and it should be a huge one with the launch of the iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Pro, and maybe an iPhone 15 Ultra. Apple is also expected to unveil 2 new Apple Watches and maybe a new iPad mini. We could even see the AirPods Max 2. Here are all the biggest rumors you need to know for the Apple September event. At the risk of sounding jaded, the iPhone 15 sounds rather boring based on the leaks so far. Yes, Apple could finally offer USB-C charging against its will, but it will still be good to see Lightning die. Other rumored iPhone 15 upgrades sound like hand-me-downs, like the Dynamic Island from the iPhone 14 Pro for live updates and last year's A16 Bionic chip. At least the batteries are supposed to be bigger thanks to new stacked battery tech. Yay? This is where things get really interesting, especially for someone like me still clinging to an iPhone 12 Pro Max. The iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max are poised to be the biggest launch in years for Apple, and it starts with a new titanium design that's not only stronger than the stainless steel on the iPhone 14 Pro, but lighter. And we've seen the leaked weights for both of the new iPhones that back this up. And you know that ringer switch that's been on the iPhone since the very beginning? That's reportedly giving way to a new action button that lets you not just mute calls, but also perform all sorts of cool shortcuts. You can also expect a leap in performance and efficiency with the new A17 Bionic, which should be the world's first 3nm processor. With more transistors to play with, we should even see faster speeds along with longer battery life. The feature I'm most excited about is likely an exclusive to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which could also be called the iPhone 15 Ultra. It's a new periscope telephoto camera that could double the optical zoom from 3x to 6x. We've even seen rumors of a 10x zoom, which would match the Galaxy S23 Ultra. We're under the impression that the Apple Watch Series 9 will be the same price as the Apple Watch Series 8. The current gen Apple Watch has a starting price of $399 for the 41mm GPS-only model. Instead, the difference consumers might see at the store is the color selection for Series 9. There's a rumor that says it's coming in a pink color or maybe the return of the rose gold model. We've also heard that there's a new band style in the works featuring fabric materials and a magnetic buckle. There's a big question surrounding the Apple Watch lineup for this year, and that's whether Apple will include an update to the Apple Watch Ultra 2. There have been multiple reports saying Apple's $799 sports watch will be refreshed this year, but the upgrades will probably be minor. The AirPods Max 2 could be coming at the Apple event, which haven't been updated since December 2020. Though we haven't heard many AirPods Max 2 rumors yet, there's enough reason to believe a follow-up to the original AirPods Max is in the works. In fact, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman says we'll be getting new AirPods at the event with USB-C connectivity. Priced at $549, the AirPods Max are far from cheap, but they still manage to amass a fan base and remain a popular, albeit premium choice for iPhone users. Some upgrades we could see for the AirPods Max 2 are refreshed color choices, longer battery life, and a less awkward charging cradle. And if we don't actually get the AirPods Max 2 this year, instead the AirPods Pro 2 case could possibly switch to USB-C, even if the earbuds themselves remain unchanged. Apple did announce the last-gen iPad mini at a September event, but we're not sure if the iPad mini 7 will get the same treatment. While it could arrive on September 12th alongside the other products, it's also possible Apple is waiting to hold an iPad-specific event for later this year. Either way, iPad mini 7 rumors say the tablet will be an iterative update, with Gurman saying it'll offer little more than a processor upgrade. One small yet significant change Apple could make is the addition of a smart connector. The smart connector would add magnetic pins on the side of the iPad mini 7, so it can easily connect to devices like a keyboard. These connectors could be used for an iPad mini charging stand that lets it double as a DIY home hub device, a bit like the Pixel tablet. If the iPad mini gets standby mode, even better. The Apple Vision Pro was already shown off at WWDC, but maybe Apple will give us a firm release date for this $3,500 spatial computer at the September event. And now that the developer SDK is in the wild, perhaps we'll see a couple of killer apps in action for the new headset. That's a quick look at what to expect at the Apple event. We'll be there live to bring you all the news and big announcements as they happen. So let us know what you want to see from Apple in the comments, and be sure to follow us at Tom's Guide on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram to stay plugged in to all the latest Apple news and get our first impressions of the new iPhone 15. For Tom's Guide, this is Mark Spoonhour.